Next, let's move to abstract section. How to write abstract, a good abstract. Your abstract is supposed to state the problem or the purpose of your research. It should indicate the theoretical and the experimental plan you have used in your work, and also it should summarize the principal findings and point out the major conclusions. Again, you should not repeat the sentences that you use or you are going to use in the introduction and in the abstract. Okay, they should be different ones. If we use the same sentences, it is called as self-plagiarism. So never use them. Your abstract should have like 3 sections. In the first section, you are supposed to tell what is the problem with the current available research, and what is the purpose of your research, and then you should indicate what are the experimental plan you used in your work, and then you can maybe one or two sentences you can say the principal and important findings in your work. Okay, this is for writing the abstract of a research paper. How about the review paper? In the abstract section, you have to describe what are the topics you cover in your review paper and what is the scope of your review paper, because some of the review paper discusses about the mechanisms, some of the review papers discuss only about the materials, even some of the review papers simply list and compare what are the different researches done in the specific research area. So you have to mention like that, and also it is good to mention the sources you have reviewed and what is the research gap you have found. Maybe in very one or two sentences you can mention in the abstract section. And what is the thumb rule for writing a good abstract? Always write between 80 to 200 words. I mean, one paragraph will be more than sufficient for writing a abstract. You should write the whole history of your work in that abstract itself, one paragraph itself. Do not cite any references, do not cite any tables, figures, or even any of the sections in the paper. Okay, because abstract is like a trailer of your work. You cannot mention like this will be discussed here, this will be discussed here. You cannot say like that, or you cannot say see this picture, see, because when you watch the trailer you cannot watch the full movie, right? So when you write the abstract, you should not mention like see table 1, see figure 1 like that. You should not cite any references also, and do not include any abbreviations. If you have to use abbreviations, it is better you explain in the first writing itself. Okay, and this is a simple example. I mean, one of the strange example I find in the internet. This paper is published in IOP Journal of Physics, where the abstract was like probably not. I was so amazed to see something like this one, and just for information, this work. Yeah, and abstract. When you should write the abstract? In my opinion, you always write the abstract when you complete your paper. When you complete, I mean, you finish introduction, you finish writing the experimental section, result and discussion, conclusion. After writing all those things, you write the abstract, because as I said, abstract is like a trailer of your movie. It should show the interesting facts, it should highlight the interesting logic or the result you have found in your work. So you can write like that only after completing the whole paper. If you start writing the abstract at the beginning, you may not know what are the important factors or important findings in your work. Okay, so never start with the abstract section. Abstract should be written at last. And again, it is a key for any reviewers and editors. Whenever your paper is submitted to a journal, the editor or the reviewer will first look at the title, and then they will look at the abstract section. Then they will go for the conclusion. If they are satisfied with your work, then only they will go for the experimental section and results and discussion. This is the nature how reviewers or editors will go through your manuscript. That is why I repeatedly telling that writing a good abstract is more important.